Hi guys! So today's video is something that has been requested quite a bit, and it is the products I regret buying tag. So I think these videos are really kind of fun to watch because you get to see the other side of things, because you're normally used to seeing everybody giving positive reviews, so it's kind of good to see the things that people don't really like. Now, the things that I have here, for the most part, they aren't bad products at all. The reason why I just regret buying these things is because I don't use them as much as I would like to use them, or they just don't look good on me. That's really pretty much it. There are a couple things that I have quality issues with, but really for the most part, everything I have here, quality-wise, it's really, really great, but it's just not for me. And some of these things may be your favorite products, and I think that's the great thing about these videos. You just kind of see everybody's opinions on things, and you get to see that we're not all going to necessarily like the same things. So, jumping into everything, I'm going to start off with products from Nars because, as you all know, I love Nars, so it's quite rare for me to not really like a product, and especially because I do tend to put some thought into things before I buy them. So the first thing I have here, which shouldn't be a surprise to you guys if you watch my videos, it's the Nars Cleansing Oil. This is by far, I think, out of all of the products I have here, my biggest regret, because this is so expensive and I just hate the way it feels on my skin. It is just so heavy. It doesn't break me out or anything, but I just don't like how it feels, and I don't like how it stings my eyes if I get it in my eyes, but it works great. I mean, it takes off my makeup, but I just don't like how it feels, and it's just really, really expensive, and I think the matte cleanse off oil is just way better than this, so I'm just kind of bearing with it until it's completely gone, and then I am never looking back. Okay, so the next Nars item I have here is a blush, and this could kind of pass as a bronzer for me because I'm quite pale, but it's technically a blush. And this is Lovejoy. And this is a rosy brown color, and I have it swatched right here on my hand. And as you can see, it's not a horrible looking color, and I've actually used this in a tutorial before. I believe it was my warm and cozy tutorial, but I've just never really used it since. So that's the reason why I put this in this video. It's not because it's a bad product or a horrible color, it's just I never use it, so too bad for Lovejoy. Alrighty, so I have a couple nail polishes here, and the first one is Sally Hansen's Complete Salon Manicure in color number 440 Calypso Blue. Now, I love this range of nail polish. I really, really like the Yellow Kitty color. It's probably my favorite out of the entire range, but this color just doesn't look good on me, and that's the reason why I just regret buying it. I've worn it once and I haven't worn it since, just because it just does not look good on my skin tone at all. The next nail polish is China Glazes Peachy Keen, and now on camera it doesn't look as orange as it does in person, and I was kind of disappointed when I got this because I wanted it to be more of a creamy sorbet peachy color, not such an orangey peach color. So for concealers, I have this CoverGirl stick concealer. I'm not really sure what the exact name is, but it's 730 neutralizer. That's what it says on the bottom, so I don't know what that means. But it's just a stick concealer, and I just don't like the quality of this. It's greasy on my face. It just runs off. It doesn't really cover that well, and it's not my skin color, so I definitely prefer my Nars stick concealer in custard over this any day. The next concealer I have is Benefit's Erase Paste. Now, this is something that I really, really wanted to like, and I actually do like how it looks on my skin, but I just don't like how it feels. It just feels cakey and heavy underneath my eyes, so I just don't really care for it, and it tends to crease really easily. Sometimes I'll use a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of it maybe right here on the inner corner of my eyes, or sometimes I'll use it as a highlight, but overall as a concealer, it really does not work out well for me at all. And I don't really have a huge problem with dark circles, and this just feels really heavy for me, and I don't like that feeling. It kind of feels like I have paste underneath my eyes. Maybe that's why it's called erase paste. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. I have a MAC paint pot here, and I love, love, love MAC paint pots. So it's not anything against MAC paint pots at all. This is just, this specific color is something that I've just not really reached for, and this is the color Fresco Rose, and it's kind of just a frosty pink, or frosty mauve color, I'd say. It looks like that. And I've just never really found myself reaching for this. I used this a couple times and then that was it. I mean, I could probably start using this again, but I don't know. I just don't really gravitate towards it. Okay, so the last things I have here are all MAC lip products. And again, there is nothing wrong with these colors. They're actually really pretty colors, but I just never really found myself wearing them. And the first thing I have here is a matte cream sheen glass in Ever So Rich, and it looks like this. And this is just a light pastel pink color with some lilac lavender undertones to it. And I've just never really worn it, but actually as I was driving home from dinner tonight, I was thinking that this would actually look really pretty over Barry M's lipstick 129 Palest Lavender, which is like my favorite lipstick. So actually I might start using this. So this might not be a product that I regret anymore, but this just kind of has been sitting in my lip product drawer for a long time, so that's why I just decided to stick it in here. But I actually might start using it, so you never know. So the next two I have here are both Dazzleglass Creams. This one is Totally Fab, and this one is Perfectly Unordinary. And as you can see, they're both really pretty colors. I've used this one, I believe, in my red lips tutorial, and I think I've probably worn it in a couple videos, and I've probably worn this one in a couple videos too. I like how they look on camera. I like how they look in person. I love the colors. I think they're super pretty. The thing I have with these products though is the chunky glitter. I don't know if you guys can see, but these are really, really glittery, and you can feel the glitter on your lips, and I don't really like that feeling. So, I mean, these aren't something that I completely regret buying because I will wear them on occasion, but if I had the choice to go back in time, I just would have never purchased them, and I would have saved my money for something else. But I mean, they are pretty colors, and I'm sure I'll use them every now and then. Okay, so the last thing I have here is a lip glass in Icescape, and this is actually a really pretty color. This is an iridescent frosty pink color, but it just does not look good on me at all. And this is actually Allie's favorite lip gloss, or Glass Slipper Beauty here on YouTube. This is actually her favorite lip gloss, and I've only used it I think once. So I told her that I would give her this because she loves it, and I never use it, so she might as well just take it because it looks really good on her. So again, this is just one of those things where it looks really good on somebody else and they love it, and it just doesn't look good on me at all. Okay, so that's pretty much it. As you can see, not really too much, because I do try and put thought into things before I purchase them. So I hope this wasn't too boring for you guys, and I hope that it helped you guys out in some way. And that is it for today. And I don't know why I'm talking like this all of a sudden, but I will see you all later. Bye.